Hey Pisces, Pisces placements. Welcome to Pisces Tarot Advice and welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. So we're going to have a look and see what's going on for you at the time you find this video, what that day could be about for you. Do keep in mind, take what resonates, disregard the rest, but just bear in mind if something doesn't make sense, it could be that it's not your message. These are general, but it could also be that what we're talking about hasn't happened yet for you, so that's why you don't know what we're saying here. So just keep in mind. All right, let's see what's going on for Pisces placements. Make sure to like, comment, share the video, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much. If you have members, thank you so much for being a member. Let's see what's going on for Pisces placements. What does the day have in store? All right. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, overall energy. Wow, gosh, this is great. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy. The Devil can talk about anything that's too much, in excess, things we don't feel like we have power or control over. Could be anything from bullying, intimidation, manipulation. Could talk about addictions or addictive behaviors. All right, Capricorn energy. Now, Capricorn energy and the Devil as general energy can also talk about intense focus to the point of obsession, but if, for example, it's in a work setting, that could be very productive. Okay, so there's shades and interpretations. So let's see. We have the Eight of Cups. All right. The Magician. Oh boy. And the Nine of Pentacles. All right. Pisces, you have freed yourself from a situation. You've taken your power back. I hate it when people say that. It's so overly used, that phrase. People don't even know what that means anymore. But this is where you took your power back from the Devil. Okay, so a situation where you felt powerless. You did something about it. That means you took your power back, yeah? Where you felt you had no choice. You gave yourself some more options. You took your power back, right? You gave yourself choices where someone was telling you have no choice or making you feel like you have no choice, right? It's that kind of situation. So whether this means you stood up to a bully, you left a relationship, you stopped trying to be friends with someone with the Eight of Cups. It's like we may still have to interact because you're my neighbor, or you're my family member, or you're my coworker, or my manager. So we still have to have different types of interactions, but we will not be friends. I'm not gonna try to please you anymore. I'm not gonna try to reason with you anymore. I'm not gonna try to always give you the benefit of the doubt and be understanding towards you anymore. Why? Because it always ends up badly for me. So why would I do that? Or it's always one-sided. So why would I do that? Why am I being patient with you, but you're not returning the favor when maybe I'm going through a rough time, right? So that could be what's going on. And of course, it could mean you left a romantic relationship because we have the Eight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, which can also mean change in status, you becoming single. This could also be you becoming self-employed, right? And you're like, let me take my power back. The work market is atrocious, so let me take my power back in the sense of, you know what, I'm going to start working for myself. I'm going to create my own business. I'm going to create my own brand, right? This could be self-funding that you're looking into, right, as well. But the overall energy, you're doing great. You're shining bright. There's some sort of huge achievement or accomplishment with the Nine of Pentacles. And you know what, Pisces, that doesn't always have to be something big and bold and light. It could just be you are at peace within yourself. Because it will show in your demeanor and how you communicate, right? So some sort of huge accomplishment, which can be anything from you regaining peace and stability within yourself to career progression, people wanting your attention, you having a lot of different options in terms of love, you having a lot of different admirers or being popular, right? And the person that you had to step away from, or group of people, organization, whatever it is, they're paying attention to what you're doing. They're not feeling great about it. They may attempt to communicate with you. Nine of Pentacles, you don't have time for it, but just be aware, okay? Or this is someone that's keeping an eye on you over social media, right? And you may catch them accidentally giving themselves away, however that resonates, right? And for others of you here, this is intense focus and sacrifice. Devil with the Eight of Cups. Okay, I'm doing this because Nine of Pentacles, because it's going to make me money, because it's going to bring me stability, because it's the right thing to do. And I'm going to sacrifice what I may feel or not feel like doing in that situation, right? I'm going to walk away from this family time, even though maybe I don't want to, right? Because I have this huge opportunity when it comes to my work. I'm going to decline an invitation to go out or to go on a date or to spend time with whoever because I have this deadline that I really want to meet, some sort of interview or some sort of presentation. So I'm sacrificing my emotional fulfillment at this time to prepare for this presentation, display, performance, whatever it is, right? It will pay off for you, is the message, but that's what we're talking about here, okay? Under the Devil, we have the Lovers. For some of you, you do have someone that's going to reach out to you, trying to come back into your life, trying to say they've changed. This is the person, Pisces, I'm going to be very honest with you. This is the person that ruined you when they left. You picked yourself back together. You thrived because you had no choice but to, right? And now they come back around because, oh, you're so yummy and you're so attractive. That's that person. Okay? Pay attention and listen to your, not even intuition, your experience. Pay attention to your experience. This person has already shown you exactly who they are. There's no room for doubt. There's no room for question. There's no room for, they've shown you consistently who they are, right? Or whatever they did in the past was so blatantly descriptive and demonstrative of who they are. There's no room for doubt, right? This is the person that you want to find something to give them the benefit of the doubt with, or because of or about, and you just can't, right? This is the kind of person where it's like, I wish, like I want to understand, I want to believe you, I just can't. I just can't. After everything. For some of you, you're celebrating sobriety at this time, or you're becoming sober. Maybe going into some sort of facility. This could be someone close to you if it's not you. All right, so let's see. What else is going on for Pisces placements today? I love the energy, though. Because this is that person that thought they ruined you. They thought, you know, you're going to be nothing without them. Or they thought that they did such a number on you that you're going to be a victim for the rest of your life. And you prove them wrong in such a way. And you're not even trying. You're out here just working and being the best that you can be, right? The fact that you're proving them wrong is beside the point. It's just an additional perk or bonus. That's not your focus. You don't care about them. They're not relevant to you anymore, okay? I'm seeing someone calling you, and they're going, hi, it's me, and you're like, yeah, who's this? Sorry. Because you're genuinely not going to know. You're so removed from the situation when it comes to them. You don't think about them. You don't have their number. You don't have anything about them, right? On your phone or whatever. They're like, hi, it's me, expecting you to be like, oh my God, I've been praying for you to call. And you're like, yeah, who's this again? Sorry, how can I help you? What's going on? This is beautiful. All right, so let's see what's going on for Pisces. I'm seeing a successful interview after you being declined or rejected before. It could be with the same company and it's coming back to the negotiation table. This could also be the case with any sort of negotiation. All right, let's see what's going on for Pisces. You could be getting new clothes at this time. You could be getting expensive things, whether you're receiving them as gifts or you're getting them for yourself. We have Strength, the Two of Wands, and the Hangman. With the Page of Cups. We saw the Page of Cups the other day as well. And this is you. I feel like someone's trying something that they tried before. Someone's doing something the same way they did before. Someone's trying to come in like nothing happened. And Strength in the Hangman is you going not so fast. Not so fast. I don't think so. Leo energy significant. Pisces energy significant. You may be taking a trip, planning a trip, having some sort of get-together, having a business meeting, okay, with the Magician, Nine of Pentacles, so that could be interview as well, or negotiation. It's going to go well for you. For some of you, I feel like you could have to rearrange your schedule or actually stay home, or not be able to go to work or not be able to go to school or not be able to do what you would regularly do because of a pet or childcare issues. Ten of Cups, happily ever after. Fulfillment, contentment, family events, good news from family. You could be registering a business or trademarking things, or receiving news that you were accepted into something, or receiving some sort of accreditation as well. For some of you, this has to do with styling. So hairstylist, nail technician, decorator, I'm seeing real estate. You're getting some sort of certification, and you can now actually work in that field, or that if that's your business, now you can actually work, charge people, invoice people, Let's see what else for Pisces today. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Hierophant, another 5, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. With the Nine of Swords. All right. Yeah, this is that devil energy. I feel like someone's going to have to answer. I hear answer for their sins. Someone's been keeping you up at night. Someone's been stressing you out. You haven't been able to rest. You haven't been able to sleep. It's been constantly in the back of your mind. The devil with the Nine of Swords. This is ruminating. Okay, this is, what are they called? Intrusive thoughts. Okay, this is someone really, really unsettled you. Okay, caused you, I almost said a tower moment, maybe a tower moment, but loss, or causing you to feel lost, destabilized, caused you some sort of, I don't know if this is like a bully or someone intimidating you, or someone not giving you work, not giving you extra hours, not giving you time off just because, right? It's caused you some sort of loss. With the Hierophant and the Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant is stepping in, throwing the book at this person. Okay, the Hierophant could be government institution, could be police, could be hierarchy within a company, HR, legal department, okay? And it leads to Three of Pentacles, this person having no choice but to work with you, collaborate with you, give you what they owe you, if they've been holding your pay or overpay, overtime, or something like that, right? For those of you, I feel like you may be going to church at this time, or thinking of going to church more, or temple, or place of worship. I do feel like if you do go, you will be welcomed. There'll be a sense of community there. It will ease some sort of trouble for you. Or, this could be you at home. Maybe you're praying more, or you're looking into your spirituality more, although with the Hierophant, it's more traditional religion or faith. This could be government support coming in. If that's what you applied for, government support, whether it's a business loan or benefits of any kind, or financial support of any kind, housing support of any kind, right? That's what's being approved for you with the Hierophant and the Three of Pentacles. It could be to do with housing. It could be to do with employment, unemployment. It could be to do with childcare, education. You could be getting a discount if you've applied for a discount, if you've applied for something to be forgiven, or for you to be exempt from something. That could be coming in. Your request is approved. Ten of Pentacles. Big money coming in, big payout, or successful matters in terms of finances. You're about to see an uptick in your finances. This could also be support from family. This could also be inheritance matters. This could be marriage, long-term commitment. Could be some sort of proposal for some of you. Definitely a reunion. If there's been a falling out with the Five of Pentacles, someone's intervening here with the Hierophant. Could be a member of your faith, or an elder in the family, or some sort of figure of authority that people respect, right? It's not necessarily police, although it could be. It's more, people look up to this person. People care about what this person says. People respect, revere this person. So it could be an elder in the family, where it's like, anyone else, you tell them to mind their business, but you can't with this person. You respect this person. You want to hear what they have to say, and they do strike a chord with you. They get you thinking. You're open to what they have to say, and so on and so forth. And that person could be intervening in a situation and collaboration where there's been loss and discord. Could be some sort of invitation to a family gathering or some sort of family event, whether it's wedding, christening, or baptism of any kind. Celebrating someone's new home because they're moving, celebrating someone's new job. I'm seeing a renewal of vows or a renewal of commitments, a renewal of promises as well. For some of you, going to City Hall or courts, a court, or some sort of legal department, someone's legal office at this time. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there's definitely a decision coming in, alleviating a financial burden. For those of you, this is custody battle coming to a close, or inheritance battle coming to a close. For some of you, you could be making a decision regarding where to move, if you want to move, where you want to move. You're considering, what's best for the children, what's best for the family. For others of you, there's a decision to divorce, there's a decision to break up. Maybe you were waiting for everything else to be set up so that you can take care of yourself. And so when that's come in, you can now file the papers, or you can now make your decision official, however that resonates. There's legal paperwork being delivered to your home. For some of you, this is serving someone with papers, or maybe you're being served. This could be jury duty for some of you. We have the Knight of Wands. So this could be job change. This could be definitely relocation. A trip could be taking place at this time. Could be spontaneous. The High Priestess. There's a surprise. Someone's surprising you with a visit. Or there's a surprise delivery. Again, whether it's paperwork or a gift or flowers, or there's a surprise delivery. King of Swords. There's also someone trying to reach out to you, again, to come back into your life. Knight of Wands. They're still wishy-washy. They're still out for themselves. They're still, here today, gone tomorrow. In the sense of they always change their mind. They always want something else. They're never happy. They're never settled. Or they don't want to settle down. And you're making a decision about that person with the King of Swords. Maybe you're throwing the book at someone. You're throwing the law at someone. You could be reporting someone at this time, filing an official complaint, bringing something to someone's attention, bringing someone's poor behavior to someone's attention. Eight of Pentacles. Definitely new job here. New job, new contract. An important new client. For some of you, you're landing some sort of government work. It'll be very long term for you. You'll be their preferred contractor. Okay, for those of you who are landing a job in a corporation that's been around forever, large organization, it'll be around forever. You can retire from this company if that's what you wanted to do. Okay. For some of you, there's training happening here, taking a class, course, practicing something. Okay. For some of you, this is driver's ed, or if you're teaching one of your teenagers how to drive, or getting them set up with a teacher, where someone's taking their exam and they're going to be driving, or you could be signing a lease for a new car, or a contract for a new phone, some sort of payment in installments for furniture, or it could be mortgage, right? Big loan, something like that as well. Nine of Swords here again with the Nine of Wands and the Six of Wands. You definitely have victory over a situation that has had you stressed out, mentally burnt out, physically burnt out, emotionally burnt out. And there's victory, Six of Wands. And it has to do with the fact that you take emotion out of it, Eight of Cups, you take emotion out of it, and you do what you need to do, okay? Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups. I feel like you've been giving someone the benefit of the doubt. You've been nice, you've been patient, you've been kind, you've been giving. Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. And Seven of Cups, there's some sort of illusion here where they've been taking advantage somehow, or giving you like half information, half truths, misinformation. Ten of Cups, Seven of Wands. I feel like you've been trying to keep the peace with someone and overlooking a lot of things in this person's behavior. And you're not doing that anymore. This could be a long-term partner. This could be a friend, family member, someone that you would usually get along with very well. Happy emotional connection, right? But you've had to overlook a lot of things for this to be a balanced, happy connection, haven't you? And I feel like whatever they did recently, You had enough, okay? 7 of Wands, you put up a boundary, you reported them, you did what you needed to do, took your emotion out of it, did what you needed to do, sorry, and you have victory coming in. Whether that means they're told to mind their business, they're told to apologize, they're ordered to do something, whatever it is, they have to make things right here, okay? Or they will suffer the consequences of their actions. Let's see, advice for Pisces. I'm seeing someone carrying. Be mindful of heavy loads, overloading your car, overloading a computer. You carrying too much or heavy things, too many heavy things, or too much at one time. It may lead to an injury with this energy. So just be careful with that. I feel like you're going to feel stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do whatever you think is the right thing to do in the situation and don't think anything of it. Okay, make your decision, do it, and then don't think about it anymore. Otherwise, you'll just be stuck in a loop. So we have Chameleon. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. And this is all about observing, the Hangman, paying attention, High Priestess, and treating people accordingly. Okay, definitely seeing a change in look, a change in style, a change in location, whether it's where you live, where you work from, in the house, I don't know. Transforming something, so either changing the theme of something, color scheme, fabric. Oop. Spider. You had the spider yesterday. Trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Definitely seeing you writing things, signing things. You could be giving a speech, again, presentation, interview. It's going to go well for you. One more. Reviewing the law. For some of you, reviewing your terms and conditions. Some things, someone's pushed you too far, but you're like, listen, I've had enough. What exactly does my contract say? Let me see if they're entitled to do what it is that they're doing. Or let me see if I'm obligated to do what it is they're trying to get me to do. If that's not in my contract, I'm not doing it. It got you to that point. For some of you, someone will try to overstep an agreement that's already in place, whether that means they're not sticking to the terms and conditions of the contract, or if there's any sort of court ruling or an agreement to a negotiation or mediation or anything like that, and they're trying to overstep. I feel like you're calling them up on it, reporting them. You could be getting a protective order, custody order. I don't know what that is, but there you go. I don't know if that's the phrase is what I mean. Is it a custody order? It's not. Some sort of custody agreement. You know what I'm saying, Pisces? Okay. Make sure you take breaks, okay? Feel like something's very frail or fragile, whether it's, for some of you, I saw a seatbelt on your car. They may come undone or something may snap. Could also be a training thing, a belt, or something at the gym. Something may snap because it's frail. Something's very rusty. You can't tell that it's about to snap. Just be very, very careful with heavy things. Okay. Something could rip if it's clothing or something like that as well. If you have an important meeting, maybe take a change of clothes. I don't know. And you have to travel or something like that. Something might happen where either you spill something on yourself, or something rips, something breaks, button pops. And the gorilla, you had similar cards yesterday. Take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. So for some of you, this is going on in your family. For others of you, this is your work family or your community, your neighbors. Or it talks about family court. There may be a pleasant message from family, like I say, or support coming to you from family. Someone really listening to you, to your story. Okay, you could be given an opportunity to tell your side of a story. At this time, take that opportunity. Put emotion aside. Don't be too nice. It's your opportunity to talk about your experience as you have seen, thought, and felt it. That's what they're asking for. That's what you need to give them. If it's a judge or your manager or someone trying to mediate, tell them your experience. Don't be too nice. Don't be like, well, I don't know if they had something going on, or no. Be like, they spoke to me this way. It was disrespectful and unacceptable, right? And that's how I felt. That's my perspective, right? That's what they need to know. Meerkat, get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. Definitely seeing a community, a new group, association, you being embraced, welcomed, supported, people having your back today, more than usual, okay? So Pisces, nice reading. Let me know what's going on. I hope this helps you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.